Myocardial infarction sounds like fart. Sup, friends and family? Today, we got a problem. Clutch problem. Shifter problem. We got a problem with our shifter. As you may know, recently we just dropped the transmission to put in a new clutch and had some problems. I'm gonna demonstrate those problems right now with my brother. Come over here, brother. Check out my brother supporting Tuner Crate over here. Little tuner, little 20% off discount down below. Tuner Crate. This Pop-Tart's really bad. Tuner Crate. I'm so pumped the top is down. Car is able to be driven right now. It's just super hard shifting the car while the clutch is depressed, actually getting it into gears. When the clutch isn't depressed and trying to get into gears, it's perfectly normal. But once I depress the clutch and then try to shift into gears, it's hard. I'm gonna turn the car on and try to show you guys how much effort it actually takes to get into the gears. A little backstory on what happened with the clutch install last time. So last time I didn't know to bleed the clutch, so now I do, so that's what we are going to be doing. And at the same time I'm going to be installing a new slave cylinder that I just picked up. It was like 20 bucks. I'm not sure if the one we have now is broken or not, but there was some liquid and fluid coming out upon reinstallation when we got the transmission back on. So really quickly, it's a super easy job. I'm just gonna put on a new slave cylinder. And we're gonna put in new fluid into the clutch master cylinder because this clutch master cylinder fluid right now is very disgusting. It's straight up brown when it should be clear. And then after that, we're gonna bleed the fluid. This fluid right here does not, I touched that power steering line we did in that last video, and this definitely seems like oil. Now touching it, which is kind of sketch. This piece right here on the light is the old slave cylinder that we are going to be replacing. I'm going to start by removing the old slave cylinder. There's a bolt up top right in the middle, and there's a bolt underneath it I can get to. This hard line right here we are going to disconnect. This is the old slave cylinder right here. It's doused in oil just because I have a massive oil leak somewhere. We kind of isolated it last time we worked on the car, so that's going to be another video down the road. This is the new one right next to it. So what this does is when you push your foot in the clutch, there is fluid that comes from the master cylinder of the clutch up there through a hard line down here, and this gets pushed forward. That's just something we're gonna replace today. I heard it breaks, so that's why we're gonna replace it. This part right here is the bleeder line, so what you do is you're gonna crack that open when we want to bleed the system, and you're gonna crack it closed at points. We'll go over that in a second. As you can tell, the new slave is in. It's right in the center there. And everything looks good, torqued it down. Now we're gonna bleed the system with that bleeder valve right there. It's the silver part. You're gonna need 2 people for this. That's why I got Brandon out here. And we're gonna bleed the system pretty good because you can tell this is the clutch master cylinder. That shouldn't be brown. It should be kind of clear. So we're gonna change out the fluid. So I'll be blinding you guys, so I'm gonna keep my head up here. We have some brake fluid that we're gonna be putting in the clutch master cylinder. This is .4. I've seen other people use .3 as well, so I'm not sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to open this thing, and when I open it, I'm gonna tell you to press down the clutch. And then when I tell you to let off the clutch, this thing's gonna be closed. I'm trying to get the air out of the system. Just push down the clutch. Push on the clutch a couple times, just right now, and put it off, down, off, down, off, down. Push down the clutch. So a bunch of that crap came out. Okay. Keep it down. Okay, let off. Hold down. Okay, you can let off. So he's pushing down on the clutch right now, and then he's gonna hold down on the 6th one, and then I'm gonna open it. It's gonna fly out, and I'm going to close it, and then he's gonna let off, and he's gonna do it again. Open it again. Good. We're getting all this crappy brown out of here. Okay, let off the clutch. Do it a bunch of times. As you can see, the clutch master over here has hardly any more fluid. Hardly any fluid in there. We are going to put in some of this .4 brake fluid into the master cylinder. Now we're going to do that process again with the two-person deal where I open the valve and close the valve so some of the fluid comes out. Then we're going to wait till we see no more air bubbles coming out, just simply fluid, and then the clutch is bled. Always remember to tighten the lugs, brother. Here comes the moment of truth. So what we did today was change out the slave cylinder, and we actually bled the clutch for the first time since doing the clutch/flywheel install from Clutch Masters. So we're gonna see if it worked. To be honest, I don't think it's going to do much, but it needed to be done anyways, so we'll see. So like currently, if the clutch isn't in, I'm able to put it in gear super easy. I'll tell you what, the clutch pressure feels more, for sure. Oh, that did it. That 100% did it. Here we go. Check, can you see this for you? This clutch in. Perfect. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Dang, awesome. Perfect. Hey, I fixed something. Woo! Awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys really liked the video and the fact that I fixed this myself, I know the clutch should have been bled in the first place, but now that it is and everything's working and I can actually drive the car and be confident with it, then like the video. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, like the video. Comment if you want to, and subscribe. Peace out!
Got no problem spending all of my money.